This is Intruders, and
I'm Julia.
This is the Intrusive Thoughts podcast, and we have a live studio audience.
Name's Cass.
The name's Kaz. Okay, so this is on.
Oh yeah, now what?
Well, introduce yourself.
I don't know
Julia.
how podcasts work.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Julia. What the fuck? Like, what do you
Why
want
are
me
you
to say?
significant?
Why am I significant? Because I'm Julia. What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm not.
And why is the studio audience significant?
Because mom made me take her.
Okay, and I'm significant because I'm a musical genius.
Oh, that's what we're doing? Okay. I'm significant because I'm doing a podcast now.
Okay. Okay, so we're just going to go right into our first topic, which is how we used to have old podcasts. And, yeah, just introduce it, Julia.
So, like, what were they even called? Were those called, like, the BYN, or was that our news show?
That was our news show, the BYN. We just had podcasts on our old MP3 player that no one would listen to because we didn't know what podcasts were, and we couldn't, like, record or, like, post them at all.
Yeah, we couldn't post them. It was, like, strictly on our little iPod. Not iPod. It was an MP3 player. There was no screen.
It was $30, and it was from Best Buy.
Yeah. And, we would just listen to it on repeat.
There were like 10 of them in total, probably.
Probably.
And we listened to them like
every day.
every day. We would delete some because the storage would get full. But yeah, and the sad thing is, we had to kick Julia off.
Yeah, I got kicked off because apparently I wasn't funny. But Cards Against Humanity tells me otherwise.
Yeah, tell them about your solo career on the podcast.
Yeah, my solo career for podcasts, even though I don't like podcasts. Yeah,
but you're making one.
I am. Fuck you. So basically, my brothers kicked me off, and I was like, I'll show them. So I started my own, and I debuted with How to Break Glass Dolls. And
for your audience of 2.
Yeah, for my audience of me.
And Charlie.
You guys didn't listen to it.
Yeah, we did.
Until I told you couldn't. And you were like, oh my god, we slept on her. Like, oh my god.
But we still didn't put you back on.
Yeah, no, you still didn't. And my dreams were crushed, and I,
You never podcasted again until today. This is revolutionary.
I'm back, baby! I don't know, that's probably why I hate podcasts.
Because we kicked you off.
Yeah, you
scarred
guys, like,
you for life.
Yeah, you scarred me for life. Like, I can't live.
We need a reaction from the crowd.
Woo-hoo.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, on to or do you have anything less?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, so now we're going to do a news story of the week. It's a weird news story. This is actually like a week and a half old, but it's about a stuffed animal lawyer. There was a crazy family that was trying to get custody of their child, which they probably shouldn't have, and they had a stuffed lion as their lawyer, and because it told them the word of God, apparently. It was also their defendant, and yeah, they didn't win the case. What's your thought on that?
I mean, like, if they're having a stuffed animal as their lawyer to, like...
That told them the word of God.
That told them the word of God. To, like, get custody of their child, they don't deserve the custody of their child.
I think they do.
They lost, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Like, I don't know.
How would they win? They had a stuffed lion.
Well, did the stuffed lion go to law school?
No.
Well, that's how they lost. If the stuffed lion went to law school, they might have won.
But it told them the word of God, so...
Okay, but when has God, been a better lawyer than a lawyer?
I don't know. It's never happened.
You're right.
So I'd never know.
Okay, you're right.
Thoughts on that, crowd? Woo! The crowd is excited about that. Okay.
Our crowd is like those memes where it's like, when your mom says you have to take your little brother somewhere and we've got Cass in the back seat.
That reminds me of just that, like, one hype man meme where, like, they're doing, like, a DJ thing.
Oh my god, yeah, that's our studio audience. Our, like, fan base of one.
Sitting in the back seat of the car.
Woo! Yeah. Don't cheer for yourself. That's conceited.
Well, if we give her permission, like, give it up for the crowd!
Woohoo!
Yes, cheer for yourself. Be your own hype man.
She already is.
Boy, why are you passing me? Whatever.
We're in a car, by the way. I don't think we noted that. We
Yeah.
are driving to Columbus Pride.
Because we are here for the fags.
I am one, so.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
here for you.
What about you, crowd?
Woohoo!
No, like that was a question. Are you a fag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
A lot.
Like 12.
Like 12.
Good. Okay.
What's our next story?
And on the next is where Julia has a famous Twitter of like 15 followers,
16.
16 followers,
Yeah.
and she makes some great tweets. It's called Intrusive Thoughts
Underscore.
at Intrusive Thoughts _ It's on Twitter. Follow it, like it, retweet it, message them, send them nudes.
No. Do not send them nudes.
Why not?
I don't want to see your pee-pee.
You get it daily on Snapchat, so.
I'm not daily, like more like bi-weekly.
Oh. Well, it happened the other day.
Yeah.
Well, send her nudes. Okay,
No.
on to the next, or on to the first tweet. It's tell my cat I'm sorry. Can you tell us what that's about?
So that tweet was inspired by me accidentally pouring water all over my cat's head. She gets really excited when I give her water, and she put her head in the water bowl as I was pouring her water, and yeah, it went all over her, and she looked very betrayed. So I tweeted, tell my cat I'm sorry.
Did anyone tell the cat you were sorry?
No, but Cass came down to make sure I was alive.
Were you?
Physically, but not emotionally.
Thoughts on that, crowd?
Yeah.
It's a good thought. Okay, second tweet. We're doing 3 tweets each podcast. It's I don't want to die alone, but that's why I have a cat. Is it pretty self-explanatory, or is there more to that?
I mean, like, it's pretty self-explanatory. I got a cat because I don't want to die alone. Yeah. She's the only person there for me.
Can you tell us how great that cat is?
She's so good. She really loves water, as I already said. And she's fluffy, and she's black.
Are we recording? Yes, we're recording.
Okay.
I have to make sure. So yes, you have a fluffy black cat.
Yes.
Can you tell us about how you made her have a great weight loss story?
I don't really know what to tell you. Like, when I got her from the SPCA, she weighed 14 pounds. And the healthy weight for an indoor cat is 7 and 8 pounds.
She was a fat bitch.
Yeah, she was very fat. She was obese. And so my doctor said to feed her, only a certain amount. So I did that. I don't know why you're asking me about this.
Because I wanted to tell the story of how she goes down the stairs and you would hear her thump.
Oh yeah, no. When I first got her, she was like 14 pounds. She would like run down the steps and it would be like boom, 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 boom. It was great.
I also just wanted you to inspire the crowd about weight loss. Have a great weight loss story.
Yeah, no, she's a skinny legend now.
She was always a skinny legend, wasn't she?
No, she used to be fat.
Well, was she a fat legend?
No, she was just a cat.
Is she a legend now?
Yes. Being skinny made her a legend.
Thoughts on that, crowd? Good! The last tweet that we're going to talk about is, I thought I was doing something nice for someone I care about, and now I'm a grandma.
Oh god.
This is a long one.
Yeah. So okay, back to my cat. Her name's Inky, by the way.
The skinny legend.
Yeah, Inky, the skinny legend. She is the love of my platonic life. Platonic, I'm not attracted to animals. So, like, I was like, okay, I already have one fish tank, but it's not in, like, her line of vision, so I bought another fish tank for my cat.
For your cat?
Yeah, no, I bought it for my cat.
What were
And
you going to do for it? Like,
I was gonna put fish in him.
for her to eat?
No, for her to look at.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so I bought the second fish tank and I bought 4 fish, 2 female guppies. I called them the butches, and then I thought I got 2 male mollies, and it turns out they weren't male, and one had 9 babies, and that made me a grandma, and now my fish tank is like overpopulated, and it's bad.
So to break it down, someone you care about is your cat?
Yeah.
And then,
That someone I care about is my cat.
And then now your grandma because your fish had babies?
Yes.
Wow. Thoughts on that, crowd?
What?
She is currently about to take insulin or something.
I already did it.
She already did it. Are we going to go get gas?
Gas?
Good. Okay. On to the next thing. We're going to talk about Julia's crippling anxiety. Thoughts on that, Julia?
What do you mean thoughts on that?
Do you have anything to talk about your crippling anxiety?
I mean,
It's not Pepsi.
Hand me the Dr. Pepper.
No.
I don't know. What do you want me to fucking say about my anxiety?
You want to talk about it?
I don't like making phone calls. I don't like going out in public. I don't like doing podcasts because, for one, they're stupid, and then...
But you want to be famous.
Yeah, I want to be famous. But yet again, my anxiety gets in the way of that. How the fuck am I supposed to be famous if, I'm afraid to
What would you do if
make
a
a phone
fan
call?
confronted you in public?
I'd probably cry.
What would you do if they took a selfie with you and they gave you gifts?
Well, hold on. What's the gift?
Another cat.
I don't know. I don't think you can replace my cat.
We're
Is that
not
a dead body?
That was a dead body.
Oh my. What? Okay, so this car just passed us, and they've got a tarp, and it's tied down to the top of their car, and I'm pretty sure it's a dead body.
It's a dead body.
What do you think the story of that is?
That it's a dead body. What the I just said that.
Well, what do you think the story of the dead body is?
It's
Why?
dead.
How was it killed? Why did they do that? Why are they just having it on the back of their car?
Because they gotta get rid of it.
Thoughts on that, crowd?
Woo!
She likes the dead body on the back of the car.
I wish I was the dead body in the back of the car.
Ongoing with crippling anxiety is the next topic, which is your existential crisis. Have anything to talk about that?
Well, I know what you want me to talk about. So my existential crisis is I'm afraid to die because I don't know, I don't really believe that there's any afterlife. It's just there's no proof. How can I believe in? Oh, why did he make that sound?
A truck.
Yeah, the truck in front of me just made a fart sound.
And it scared you.
Yeah, it scared me. Gave me anxiety. So my existential crisis is I don't think that anything happens after we die, so I'm holding out to die until I can upload my brain to some kind of Sims game or something like that. Kind of like that one episode of Black Mirror.
I don't know what you're talking about. I never watched that.
It's it's got 2 lesbians in it, and they're in the 80s, and they're in their 80s.
If they weren't lesbians, would you want to still do that?
Yeah.
But was the lesbians in the episode a perk for wanting to do it?
No, I'm just trying to describe which episode it was.
Okay, thoughts on that, crowd?
Lesbians! Woohoo!
I don't know why we keep consulting the crowd. The crowd's annoying.
It's true. Is there anything else you have to talk about your existential crisis?
I don't know. What else do you want me to fucking talk about?
I mean, you can... Oh, yeah, we should also mention that, how we decided to, start this podcast. It was, I was peeing, and then I saw the little MP3 player that we used to record podcasts on, and it was, the middle of the night, and we're wow, I want to do a podcast. And Joy's wow, I want to be famous. And so we're we got to do a podcast. Actually, I was just we got to do a podcast. And Joy's podcasts are stupid, but I want to be famous, so let's do it. And you're in charge of it.
I'm not in charge of it.
No, you said I was in charge of it.
Oh, yeah, you are in charge of it. I don't... All I want to do is be famous. You're in charge of...
But you don't want, to have the perks of being famous. You just want followers on Twitter.
Yeah. Go follow my Twitter, @Intrusive Thoughts, THOTS _.